don't know, man. I'm not sure about his reversing. I think I might put a seatbelt on.
Yeah, put your seatbelt on.
It's not very confident reversing going on here. I don't know if I would be safer, you know. They weren't letting you out because you didn't have your reverse lights on because you're in forward gear. And you haven't got your...
We got what?
You need to have a seatbelt. Has he got the handbrake on as well?
Yeah.
This is not really going well, is it? How's your insurance? Wow.
Okay.
We're not going to Hanging Rock, are we? He's locked me in. He's a psychopath. We're going to Hanging Rock.
Do you want to unlock the windows?
You take it. Yeah, there you go. He's taking me to Hanging Rock. I know he is.
Let's discuss Australia.
Explain Adelaide. I can't work out. I don't know if they still do it, but this half-hour time difference.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that about, man? Because like when I wake up, I don't even know what day I'm in, but then they make it even more confusing by, I'm not sure if it's the hour before the half hour, the hour after the half hour. Even the kangaroos out there look a bit miffed. And actually being in a society where you don't need a car is actually one of the best societies that you can have.
Is it somewhat conducive to creativity? Is that sort of why you made the move to Amsterdam?
I made the move to Amsterdam for a couple of reasons. Firstly, I first DJ'd out there in 1989. I fell in love with the place.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was. Sometimes, I'm not a hippie, I hate hippies, but sometimes I believe in ley lines.
Yeah.
And I think there's like some sort of weird creative ley line that's underneath Amsterdam. Scariest moment of my life was actually getting married. Yeah, you can't get any more scary than that. I can't describe it. It's indescribable. It's like a bolt of lightning coming from an entity above you of a higher consciousness, and I'm a complete atheist saying, you silly arsehole.
You still married?
No.
Can we talk about your punk phase?
Nullius in verba is like don't take the truth from establishment. Question it. And from that was really an opening for me, and it's something which I've really kept into my heart. My definition of punk is someone that actually stands up for the good things in society. I'm not completely anti-capitalist at all, but I do believe in some parts of socialism. Well, I left school very, very young. Unfortunately, I met someone that I shouldn't have met. When I was 15, it kind of fucked up my last year at school. So I then was sleeping on the beach for a while, sleeping in garages for a little while, very short time. Sometimes you think, oh shit, I had a really tough life. But I'm not growing up in Liberia. I'm not growing up in Somalia. I just grew up in something that wasn't quite right, and was lucky enough to actually turn it into my advantage. I didn't want to be famous. I didn't want to be sort of like walking down the street and everyone recognises you. Which has happened a few times in my career to some level, and it makes me feel really, really, really uncomfortable.
Oh, really?
I don't like it. It freaks me out. It's not. I never wanted this for the fame.
Yeah.
And I haven't got the fame.
Maybe a bit of a contentious one. Is there anything you detest about the current techno climate, if you will, the scene? Any elements?
Detest is a strong word. Annoyance is those people that pretend to play techno that have nothing to do with it anymore because they sold out or they moved to another genre and then pretend to play techno. You're not playing techno. You're playing some EDM form of tech house and doing the fucking heart sign all the time and raising your hands in the air when you're not doing anything. You're not playing techno, and I would never consider that you are. That annoys me. But each to everyone to their own,
What does techno mean to you?
It means fuck off EDM. It's a way of life. I've been in this shit for so long, man. It's just a way of life. You want to find out what techno means, you talk to Octave One. That's what techno means. It's a way of life. You live it, you breathe it, you suffer for it, and you just do what techno tells you to do. It's kind of weird. It just leads you.
So you've never fucked with drugs? Did you have a phase, or is it just...
No, I never had a phase. I went out with someone that was heavily ensconced in the drugs world. And that really put me off it anyway. But I was never really into it because I'm a bit too much of a control freak where I want to be in control of what I'm doing anyway. I did ecstasy once and it was bollocks. Thought it was shite. And it just doesn't work for me. It's not of an interest. And I don't want to do coke because I've seen so many people on coke just talk utter shite and think they're talking the gospel. They think they're fucking Montaigne, they think they're fucking Freud, whatever, and they're just talking shite, and it's never interested me either. But again, if that's what floats your boat, then do it. But it's not something that interests me at all. For a lot of the time, the music just brings happiness to people that have 5 days of shit every week. And in a way, you're a social service where you're providing a place where people can lose themselves, and you hope that people can lose themselves just on the music. Anyway, here we are in Melbourne on the great Flinders-Straße, and opposite us is where the Australian government takes everyone's money. I think that's the casino, right? Anyway, goodbye. Thanks for listening to me sprouting shite for about an hour, and you've been watching Pilgrim.